Hello everyone. In today's video we will be learning about attack location. As you can see, this is the graph that is sent to the coach after you tag an attack location. Why it is important? This determines the weaknesses and the strengths of your team. The coaches get all the stats and they can determine the strengths of their teams, and they can make up to their mistakes that are made in the matches. They can cover up and improve their performance on the basis of attack location. This is how an attack location panel looks like on the tagging panel. You can choose between this, determining depending on the video angles that are being played. As you can see, this is a vertical video angle, so we would tag it like this. And if the video angle is horizontally, we could change the court angle by clicking on this button, and we could tag the attack location. An example for this is how our horizontal video angle looks like. So if a game of this angle comes, we could use this kind of attack location to tag the game, starting from this part to this part. Let us start now how to tag attack location. Consider number 1. If a player is attacking from team A, consider this side as team A, and consider this side as team B. So if a player from team A is attacking from this location and the ball is ending at the antenna, so the attack location will be marked from the point of contact of the ball to the end location of the ball. For an example, as you can see in this video, the attacker is attacking from this side and the ball is ending on the antenna over here. So the attacking location for this will be the point of contact of the ball of the attacker and the end location of the ball. So as you can see, the attacker, she is taking a jump from behind the line and coming and attacking in the front line. So the point of contact will be the starting location for the front line players, and the end location will where the ball ends. You can see the ball contacted the antenna, so the end location will be marked here on the antenna. Now consider number 2. A player is attacking from team A side and the ball is hitting to a player on team B and the ball is going out of the court. This would be considered as an attack kill. So the starting location will be marked from the point of contact of player A from team A, and the end location will be marked where the ball hit it to the player on team B, not at the location where the ball ended on the team B. It will be marked from the start location will be marked from the point of contact of B to the end location where it last touched to the player on team B. Now you can see in this video, the attacker is attacking from the right side of the court. This is the point of contact of the attacker, and this is where the ball is touching on the side of B. and the ball is landing outside of the court. So here the starting location of the attack will be the point of contact of the attacker, that is here on this side of the court in the front line in the attacking line, and the end location where the ball touched to the player before hitting the ground outside the line. Similarly, if a player from team A is attacking and the ball is ending directly inside the court, directly hitting the ground, so the attack location would be marked as the point of contact of the player from team A and the point of contact of the ball hitting the ground from team B. For an example, you can see in this video, an attacker from team A is attacking the ball from this side of the court inside the front line. So the start location would be the point of contact of the attacker, that would be here, and the end location where the ball landed on the court. As you can see, this is an attack kill. The starting location would be marked at the point of contact of the attacker. So the attacker is jumping behind the attacking line, but as she is an front row player and she is attacking from the front line and from the attack line. So the start location would be marked from the point of contact of her hand to the end location of the ball. So as you can see, the ball is ending inside the court somewhere here at the end of the line. So this would be marked as the end location. Now consider point number 4, that is attack kill deflected. So in this kind of situation, consider team A player is attacking from side A and the ball gets deflected on team B during a block, and the ball goes out of the bonds or gets in or keeps continuing the rally, but the attack location would be marked as this point of contact of the player from team A side, and the end location would be marked as the blocking touch on team B side. For an example, as you can see in this video, the attacker is attacking from the front line, okay, and there is a deflection of the block touch and the ball is going outside of the court. This would be marked as attack kill and the point will be awarded to the white team. So the attack location for this type of attack would be marked as the start location would be the point of contact of the attacker, that is here on this side of the court, and the end location would be marked at the touch of the blocker. As you can see, there is the deflection of the blocker. So the end location would be marked at the touch of the blocker, that is around this line, around the net line. And the most important thing is that you would check this box as attack was deflected as yes. So during deflection, if there is a change of direction in the ball, you would mark attack was deflected as yes, and the end location would be at the touch of the blocker. The start location would be the point of the contact of the attacker if she or he is in attacking from a front line, or if she or he is a back row player, then the start location would be marked from the initial position of the attacker and the end location would be at the touch of the blocker. Do not forget to check this box attack was deflected as yes if there is a deflection during the attack. Now let us learn about back row attacks. What is the difference between back row attacks and the frontline attackers? Okay, so consider if a player from team A is attacking from behind the line and the end location and the ball is traveling inside the court or outside the court of the team B. So whether it would be attack kill or attack error, the starting location will depend on the back row player and the frontline player. For an example, as you can see here, number 3 is a back row player and she is making an attack from behind the line, but she is jumping from behind the line and ending inside the line of frontline attack line. Okay, so for this the start location would not be marked as the point of contact of the attacker. In this kind of situation, for back row players, the start location would be marked from where they took a jump and the end location would be marked from where the ball ended. So for number 3, the start location will be marked from where she took the jump, that is from behind the line, from here, and the end location where the ball ended, that is from here to here. This is because a back row player cannot attack from the front line. That would be counted as a attack error and would be considered as a foul. Another example for a back row attack. As you can see, number 3 is again a back row player. She is making an attempt for an attack. As she attacks, the ball touches the net and the ball falls down. That is considered as an attack error. In this kind of situation, the starting location would be from where the attacker took a jump, that is from where the back row attacker took the jump, that is from this point, and where the ball ended, the end location of the ball. The ball ended on the net, so we would mark the end location on the net, that is 75% on the net, 75% on this side and 25% on the net. As you can see, the start location of the back row player is behind the attack line and the end location is where the ball ended on the net. Now let us learn about cover. As you can see, number 3 is attacking and the block team, that is the team A, is trying to block the ball. So they made a deflection and after that the ball ended again for the same team, that is for team B. So this is called as a cover and the attack location for this would be marked as from the starting point of the attacker. As you can see, number 3 is a frontline player. Okay, so the point of the start location would be marked at the point of contact of the attacker. That is from here. Okay, point of contact of the attacker, and the point end location would be marked at the touch of the blockers, similar to deflection. And the most important thing again, we need to check this box as yes, attack was deflected as yes. Okay, whenever there is a cover or there is a deflection, that means whenever there is a cover or there is a deflection, there is a change of direction in the ball, you would mark attack of deflected as yes. Now we will see in which scenarios attack was deflected won't be tagged. So in the first situation, if there is a block, you won't tag attack was deflected as yes. As you can see in this video, team A is making an attack and the blocker jumps for the ball and blocks the ball, and the white team wants the point. So this is a complete example of block, a complete block. So during a complete block, you do not tag attack was deflected as yes. As we can see, the attack location will be the starting point. If the player is a frontline player, the starting point, the start location would be the point of contact of the attacker, and the end location would be the block touch of the blocker, that is on the net, a little bit away from the net, not touching the net. But in this situation, you won't be marking, you won't be ticking attack was deflected as yes. Another point would be attack error. You do not have to tag attack was deflected as yes during the time when there is an attack error. Just consider an example. If a player is attacking and the ball is landing on the net or touching the antenna or going out of the bounds, there is no requirement of clicking attack was deflected as yes. The third and the most important, which is rarely seen during the games, if a player touches the net. Okay, now consider this example. If a player from team A is attacking from this location and the ball is heading outside the line, outside the boundary line, that is outside of the end line, but the ref signals an attack kill a point to the team A, that means there is a net touch over here. At this time, you won't have to tag attack was deflected as yes. Just consider if player team A player is making an attack and there is a deflection and the ball is going out of the nets, or if the ball is ending inside of the court. So at this time you are going to tag attack was deflected as yes. But if during this time, during this deflection, if the blocker touches the net, you do not have to tag attack was deflected as yes. You have to carefully watch the referee signal, as the referee will signal there is a net touch of the blocker and will signal his hand touching the net of this side. Now just consider this example just for the reference. If a player from team A is attacking and if there is a deflection over here on the block touch and the ball is going out of the bounds, out of the sidelines, then this would be considered as attack kill and the attack location would be marked as from the start point of the attacker, that is from the touch point of contact of the attacker, and the end of location would be marked or the block touch, and the attack was deflected would be marked as yes. But if the blocker touches the net on this kind of situation, then you do not have to tag attack was deflected as yes, and the end location would be marked over here. The point of contact of the attack, the start location would be marked at the point of contact of the attacker, and the end of location would be marked where the ball was deflected, that is at the block touch. But you do not have to tag attack was deflected during a net touch, as the net violation is a greater result than the deflection. Similarly, on the same situation, if the attacker is making an attack and there is a deflection of the block touch, but the attacker touches the net, there is a net violation of the attacker. So the attack location would be marked as the point of contact of the attacker, and the block touch, that is the end location of the block touch, but attack was deflected, will not be marked as yes. Similarly, just like before, as I said, if there is a block touch, if there is a net violation, if there is a net touch of the blocker, or if there is a net touch of an attacker, the attack was deflected will not be marked. So in this situation, the attack location will be marked at the point of contact of the attacker, and the end location will be marked at the block touch. If in case the ball, an attacker is making an attack from here and the ball is landing inside the court, but the attacker touches the net, that means it is an attack error. So the point of location, that is the start location, will be marked at the point of location, that is point of contact of the attacker, and the end location will be marked where the ball ended. Okay, this is an attack error where the attacker touches the net. So the start location would be here and the end location where the ball traveled. Attack location will only be asked to tag only on attack error or attack kill. You won't be asked to tag attack locations on any other tags rather than attack location, rather than attack kill or attack error. Let us now learn how to tag serve receive rating. Can you just see this image? This is a volleyball court. See an example. This is also called as chocolate box. The area beside chocolate box will be given as 2, and a feet away from the attack line will also be considered as serve receive rating 2. Other than that, serve receive rating will be marked as 1. Even if the setter is going beyond the sidelines, it will be marked as 1. Also, if the setter is receiving the serve underarm, then the serve's receive rating will be marked as 1. Any player other than setter receiving the set, making the set, then the serve receive rating will be marked as 1. Let us just see some examples of serve receive rating. In this, you can clearly see the setter does not have to move from her position to set the serve. She gets the ball in her position right in the center of the court, within the chocolate box. So this will be marked as serve receive rating 3. So if the setter is receiving the ball within the chocolate box, it will be marked as serve receive rating 3. Now we will see good passes, that is serve rating 2. Now we can see in this serve, the server is serving the ball and the setter has to move slightly ahead of the line and set the ball. So the serve receive rating for this serve will be marked as 2. You can see the setter standing over here has to move a little ahead of the line to set the ball. That is slightly away from the chocolate box, but within the lines of serve receive rating 2. So the serve receive rating for this serve will be 2, will be marked as 2. The server serves the ball. Viewer serve receive from the libero, and now the setter She's standing over here. She has to move all the way from here to set the serve. And you can even see she is setting the serve underarm, which means the serve receive rating will be given as serve receive rating as 1. You can see the setter is traveling all the way from this side of the court to that side of the court and receiving the serve with underarm. This will be marked as serve receive rating 1. Even if the setter setted this serve with her fingers, then this serve will be marked as number 1. The serve receive rating will be given it as number 1. In this serve you can see the setter is traveling from left to right and receiving the set with underarm. That means the serve receive rating will be given as number 1. As you can see the setter setting the serve underarms. Even if she was supposed to set with fingers, this serve will be given as, if she was supposed to set this serve with fingers, this set would have been given as number 2, but as you can see she is setting this serve with underarms. This serve will be marked as number 1. In this serve, the setter is touching the line and setting the serve, so the serve rating will be marked as 2. This is a good pass, not a great pass but a good pass. So the serve rating for this serve will be given as 2. As you can see, she is not standing in a chocolate box. She is touching the line and receiving the serve. So this will be marked as serve receive rating as 2.